Yo, what is good, y'all? It's Yhwach, and I actually was not planning to record this video. I was about to record a different video, which is coming out, still likely coming out today. I'm not sure yet if I want to put that out later today or just save it for tomorrow, but I just woke up and completely forgot that we got the filler information for the Ichigo, Yhwach, and Orihime rerun banners, so we are going to be looking at those fillers together. I know that it says that I've looked at it. I do know one thing. I know one of the fillers is the Thousand Blood War Eisen, but I do not know the rest of the fillers. So I'm praying and hoping that we have Rukia on this banner, the Power Rukia, and any other characters that I'd like to see would be maybe Toshiro. I would not mind seeing Thousand Blood War Yoruichi, because I only need one more copy for the 5-5er, and I do not want to use a move source on a really old character because I really want to max strength in her. But yeah, enough yapping. We are going to react to these fillers together. So let's see. Obviously, we have these three. There is Pity, by the way. I'm not going to Pity. I'm likely not even summoning on this account, but I will be summoning on the alt. And the fillers are mid as hell. Really mid. Which was expected. I'm not upset. Like, this Eisen's still good. Best NAD character in the game, so that's fine. But, like, Izuru's useless. Ichibe is useless now that Orihime's out. He was pretty decent when he got his resurrection, but he's useless. I know she's, I believe, a pretty decent, like, booster or whatever. I think she's the only character in the game who has her, like, soul trait or whatever. So she is a pretty unique link. I know he's not a bad link, which is funny enough because I actually still do not have Speed 1000 Blood War Yamamoto. I've always wanted him. Cool artwork, and I just love the 1000 Blood War Yamamotos. I love collecting Yamamoto. Yamamoto is one of my favorite characters in Bleach. And then 1000 Blood War Toshiro, which, funnily enough, this really makes me want to summon because I don't have Yama, so that's literally like, what, 200 orbs if I pulled Yama. I don't have Orihime, I don't have Ichigo, I have Eisen 3-5, and my Toshiro is 4 out of 5, and I would absolutely love to pull the last copy of him, but I have to stay strong. I'm not summoning on this banner. Like I said, I will summon on my alt, but I cannot summon on this banner because very limited on orbs, and if the rumors are true about Volstanding Bambietta coming out at the end of the month, I really want Volstanding Bambietta. But enough of that, let's just hop into these characters. So, it is a 1.5% banner, which sucks, but you are guaranteed features on each, every 5 steps, and it is a very small pool. So these three, you're gonna have a pretty good chance at getting at least one of them. I sadly have Yhwach. I know saying sadly is crazy, but I would have much preferred getting the other two. But yeah, enough. Let's just hop into the characters. So, amazing banner, well, main characters at least, and then Eisen's really good, but Ichigo is the best heart character in the game. That's the thing about this banner. You got the best heart character, the best PvP character, and the best mind character, but he is a Soul Reaper with double killer, which is amazing. I love the dual killer. I would have preferred if we just got dual killers instead of like the killer plus, but beggars cannot be choosers. Soul Reaper killer with Stern Ritter killer as well. He has a really good soul trait as well. He's a great link. Sprinter +2 with long strides, so if you're like me, you love fast characters, this man is an absolute beast of a unit. Havoc of 20%, bombardment plus, he has bombardment +1, frenzy +2, damage to weaken enemies +40%. He has complete status immunity, so he does not get debuffed. Marauder, increased status element chance against Soul Reapers and Quincy's, hit an enemy of 100%, status element spiritual pressure boost +80, damage to lacerated enemies +60, which is cheese. This man is just an absolute powerhouse. Like I said, for my money, the best heart character in the game. I almost said by far. It's not by far, but I definitely think he's better than Toshiro, and he is an absolute dog of a unit, so very worth summoning for him. Now, hopping into his counterpart, Orihime. This is the best PvP character in the game. She has human affiliation, which, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think there are any meta characters right now that have human killers, so she is the meta in Brave Battles. I think the only one who really can, like, stand up to her is Chad, from what I've seen. She is Captain Killer, which, only one killer, but literally like 90% of the meta right now is captains. I mean, I'm pretty, no, Sajin, I don't believe is captain affiliation. I'm like 90% sure he's a human character, but still, she is Captain Killer, so she dog walks Yamamoto's, she dog walks Ichibe, she dog walks, any captain PvP character that you have, she will absolutely shred. She is disgusting, and she's ranged, so she can just snipe you out of far. She, this does not really matter, but Flurry +2, Brave Battle temporary invincibility, Prevent last ditch survival. She has Ignore Brave Battle invincibility. Brave Battles, for the first 10 seconds she has Flurry +1. Of course she has Persistence. She is an absolute dog. She is such a good unit. I am very upset that I don't have her, and that is why, me personally, I'm only sitting at 4th seat right now, and I'm not going to 3rd seat, because once I get into 3rd seat, I get absolutely dogged by anybody who has Orihime. So she is an amazing unit. Her herself is just worth summoning for if you care about PvP like me. If you guys like PvP, she is a must-have on your team, and if you don't have her, well then, good luck getting to head captains, good luck getting into a really high seat, because she will make your life hell. So yeah, Orihime, best PvP character in the game, absolute dog. Now, Yhwach, I'm not a big fan of this unit, surprisingly, just because I'm not really a big Yhwach fan in general. I know most people in the community love Yhwach. Like, whenever we get a new Yhwach unit, I see everybody go crazy. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of him. I really love my Soul Reapers, I love my captains, I love all of those characters. Not the biggest fan of the Quincy's, which I know is, surprising, although I love Candace, I love Bambietto, but besides the point. This Yhwach is the best mine character in the game. Ishin is up there, don't get me wrong, and I prefer playing Ishin to this Yhwach, but, I mean, bro, he has 2 soul bombs. 2 soul bombs is nuts, and once we get the new GQ, which I was watching Tony's video, he's, talking, he made a great point. Once we get the new GQ, this man is going to have 2 soul bombs. He will be a demon, and he has 2 killers, Hollow and No Affiliation Killer, SAR -14, Sprinter +2, and Long Stride, as well as Marauder. So just like Ichigo, if you like your fast characters, this man is going to be zooming across the stages. He has all of these enemies defeated bonuses. Defeat 20 melee, he gets, defeat 20, you get melee damage +20, defeat 40, Berserker +20, a devastation of 60%, and then you get another soul bomb at 80 enemies defeated. This man is a threat, bro. The best mine character in the game. He is great. Like I said, I might not be the biggest fan of him, but even then, I'm still grateful to have him on my account because he is just such a powerhouse. Havoc of 20%, Frenzy +2, a Debilitator of 5 seconds, Poise, Status Element, Spiritual Pressure Boost +80, Berserker +40, Devastation of 60, which obviously, you got the enemies defeated bonuses. Weaken Defense, Complete Status Immunity, so he will not be getting debuffed. And my favorite what's it called? My favorite skill in the game that units get, just like Rukia, the Strong Attack Recharge skill. This makes point event grinding so easy. You will be blitzing through stages. He is so good. So those 3 characters alone are enough to summon for. And if the fillers, if there was like, the Power Rukia, if there was Mami Rukia as a filler, if there was like Yoruichi, if there was, I'm glad we got Thousand Blood War Toshiro, but if there was just more like, desirable characters for me personally, I probably would have folded and ended up doing 5 steps on the main. But just because the fillers aren't the best, I can pass, and I really want to save for, those new Thousand Blood Wars that, poll selection especially, and then end of year. But, those 3, like I said, are amazing. They're worth summoning in and of itself. If you have the orbs, if you have, enough sources to fall back on, I couldn't recommend summoning on this enough, especially because we have the best NAD character in the game on here, Eisen. Now, this is the last quote-unquote good character in the banner. The other ones, you can, I guess, get some use out of them. Like Toshiro and Yama are great links, but other than that, you're not really going to use them unless you really like them, which that Toshiro is awesome. If you pull him, you're probably going to end up using them. But Eisen's still really good. Arankar Killer, Soul Reaper Affiliation. He is the best NAD character in the game. His gauge effect is a bruiser of 100% and a damage taken of 50%, which is pretty mid. Sprinter +1, like I said, bruiser 40%, debilitator 5 seconds, multi-barrier +2, flurry +1, guard break and hit enemies. He is really good. Like I said, best NAD character in the game, ranged, really fun to use. He's not my favorite NAD character in the game. I'd say that probably has to go to the swimsuit Candace. She is a ton of fun, but he is right up there with her, and I cannot stress this enough. If I get this man 5-5, he will be a mainstay in my team for a long time. But those are really the good characters. You can get into these. Izuru, I'm not even going to go over. He's not resurrected, so he's not good. I'm not going to lie, he's not good. You're not really going to use him. Good link for Sajin, good link for Yamamoto, good link for any mind PvP character that you use. Once he gets his resurrection, he will probably, hopefully, get a good second soul trait of, normal attack damage +16 or something like that. Knowing K-Lab, they're going to give us a horrible second soul trait for him. But yeah, he's a decent link. Ichigo was good when he got his resurrection, but Orihime just completely dogs him, sadly. She just completely counters him. Espada Killer, you know, I can't even really think of any Espadas that you'll see in, you know, PvP. That Ulquiorra, the premium one, I know that some people like to run him. He's really good if you have him like built 5-5, but Ichigo not great. Good link though. A pretty decent link. I'm pretty sure he is damage taken -16 and then NAD -16 normal attack damage. Yeah, he's just not great, sadly. Just an outdated unit. I would have much preferred to see, you know, like Ruki or whatever, but yet again, beggars cannot be choosers. This Soifon, I love this unit, by the way. I really love her. She's cool as hell. I love her because, well, the only downside is that she's a NAD character, and you know, we just got a new 1000 Blood War Soifon, so she's kind of worthless. I mean, if you like the art, you know, I would, you know, of course, love to pull more copies for her because I just want to 5-5 her. You know, it's a Soifon. It's 1000 Blood War Soifon, especially. I love Soifon, so would love to max transcend her, but not really. Like, if I do a step or two, I'm not looking to pull her. I can say that for sure. But Rancor Killer, decent booster. She is the only person I believe in the game who has her resurrection soul trait where it's like NAD +20 and then I think it's full stam NAD +20. So she has some usage. Like I said, I believe she is a good booster. But other than that, you're not really gonna use her. Love her, but you know, NAD character, especially, I'm like 99% sure that she's a melee NAD character, which is the last thing that you want. Yama, don't have him. Can't really speak on how he plays. Can't speak on if he's good. I mean, I don't think he is good for anything besides a link. Hollow Killer, Soul Reaper Captain affiliation. He's just cool artwork, cool Yama. I love Yamamoto. Like I said, if I pull him, I'm not gonna complain. It's 200 orbs. You know, yeah, just a good link. Other than that, nothing really special about him. Sprinter +1, Frenzy +1, Bruiser 20%, Devastation 40. You're never really going to find a use for this character. Toshiro. This man is, I cannot stress this enough, the like top 5 coolest 1000 Blood War characters in the game. Maybe even the coolest 1000 Blood War character in the game, although I think that Yoruichi and Yachiru give him a run for his money, but he is so cool, man. I cannot stress this enough. If I pull him 5-5, I will be ecstatic. I would honestly rather pull the last copy of him than pull, like, per se, like Yhwach from the banner, or pull like another Eisen. I just really want to get him 5-5. Purple number on him would look gorgeous, and I would use him as, like, he would be like one of my main characters. I would point event farm with this man for years. But Hollow Killer, like I said, nothing special about him. Really good link though, so if you get him built, you know, get his SP up, get him, you know, max transcended, he's a really good link, don't get me wrong, but not just much use out of him outside of him being an awesome unit. But yeah, that's really it. This banner is not the best, I cannot lie, but the main 3 characters are great, and since it's a 9 character banner, I can almost guarantee if you go 10 steps and don't pull one of these 3, you're just unlucky. And if you go 10 steps and don't even pull at least one of these 3 or Eisen, you're terribly unlucky. Me personally, I'm not going to summon. If you're a veteran player, don't really recommend summoning unless, you know, you just don't really care about what could be coming for end of month. And oh yeah, mid-month will be revealed by time this banner, like, this banner will still be here when mid-month is revealed. So if you are going to summon, just have some patience. I would honestly just wait to see what mid-month is, because you never know, we could get a full hollow Ichigo for mid-month who's just as good as Mugetsu, and he could be guaranteed step 10. So I would wait to summon. I would say if you're a newer player, 100%, cannot stress this enough. These 3 are amazing. If you get any of those on your account, that is a great way to begin a new account off. But veteran players, I would stay away from this banner. Fillers are very lackluster and disappointing. But yeah, overall, a decent banner. I'm just glad that we got, you know, 2 fillers that I'd say are really cool. One being really good, one being just awesome. And then these 2 I really like. These 2, if I do a step or 2 and I pull them, I will put my head through a wall. But yeah, like I said, good banner, not great. If you're a new player, you know, definitely 5 steps. But yeah, I hope you guys found the video helpful. And if you guys are summoning, let me know who you're going for down below. And I will see you guys in the next one.